Hello and welcome, it's Gilly Cube. I'm here in Queensland, Australia. I had this colour combination on my brain that I woke up with and I decided to mix the colours. You may or may not like it, but let's give this a go. So I'm actually going to start with a cup pour or a dirty pour. So I am going to just squirt the white that I put on my canvas is just the same as the other acrylics that I mix, and the instructions are in the drop down box on how to mix your acrylic with my pouring medium. It should make a nice slippery surface. And my colours are, I have mixed the burnt umber and I added a good blob of black to make it go like quite a dark chocolate. So that's what I'm after. So I'm going to load my cup. I think, maybe I need a bigger cup. I'll try this cup. So I'm going to load my cup. I'll push that down there. Load my cup with my colours, so sort of layering them. So I'll start with the chocolatey colour, and then I am going to give it a real good squirt of champagne gold, which is 50% gold, metallic gold, 50% silver, and that's just glistening in there. So that is gorgeous. Then I'll go back to my burnt umber, just a little bit, and then I'm going to use some bleached titanium. So it is like an off-white, creamy off-white. Then I'll go back to my metallic champagne colour. A bit more, probably shouldn't do too much more brown now because it might take over the whole thing. Now this is going to be hopefully for a really nice background for this piece. Just a little bit of chocolate. I suppose we'll all be having chocolate this time of year. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, let's move those over. Move. Hopefully I've got enough paint on there to create that paint to really slip and slide over it nicely. I'll just put an extra on the edges so it pushes the white over the edges. Because this paint is made up with more pouring medium than actual paint, there's nothing wasted. I've shown many videos on what I actually do with my leftover paint, so I will do a jiggle pour. I'm going to try and get it close to the canvas. Oh, those colours. It's like caramel fudgely wudgely with chocolate whirls. I might do a bit of whirly. Beautiful. Those are just glistening there, and that's, I love it. I had these colours, in my mind. I woke up, thought about them, had to write them down. I keep a pen and paper by my bedside in case I have some weird and wonderful dreams that I want to remember, but also I dream about different colour paint designs, so that's what I do. But look at that. That's becoming pretty nice. Just a gentle tilt all over your canvas will do the trick. Go down this end. That's gorgeous. Actually I've got a little bit of gunk in there, and if I continue to tilt with that gunk in there, it can actually spoil your whole composition. So it just looks like there's some chunky bits. There's another one there. Just obviously a bit of, there you go. This is already looking, this is selling up crazy. That's crazy. Didn't really want cells in this one. So when you want cells, you won't get them. And when you do want them, when you want cells, yeah, you won't get them. And when you don't want them, you absolutely certainly will get them. So there you go. I like that darker bit up there. Oh, that is a beauty. Let's take it down to the other corner. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Don't worry about all that paint that's coming off onto my under paper, because I'll show you what I'll do with that after. So let's get rid of some of this. It's still got a few chunky bits in, so I'm not sure because I've only just mixed most of these paints up. So now I'm going to re-center it. Oh, yeah, it gets quite heavy when you've got all that paint on it, so I'll re-center it. That's it. Oh, that is so lovely how I mean, that's a beautiful painting on its own. That would look really lovely all on its own. So I'll just finger pop the corners. Now I'm going to do a little design here, but I'm going to leave all this loveliness there, which when I bring the camera down, you will see it's absolutely glistening and perfect. So this was the colour combo in my brain. Now don't, oh, like somebody said to me, you need a colour wheel. You've got no colour sense. So I probably haven't, but the thing is, with each piece of art, it's your art, your rules, your way. So, lady, this is me, and I'm going to do me because everybody else is taken. So, this is my homemade green-blue mix, which I can absolutely tell you how I created this colour if you so wish to know. So I'm going to add some of the champagne gold. I mean, greens and brown actually do go lovely. But I had this green that I wanted to mix, so I absolutely did work with my colour wheel to get the green that I wanted. So there you go. Now, I do not know whether, oh yeah, I'm going to add some of the just metallic gold on its own. So this is just metallic. Not going to add too much more to these puddles. What I will do when I've created my effect here, I will use some black in the center to emphasize. You'll see what I mean as I go, I guess. Oh, plopped out. Let's give this a go. I'm going to use my straw instead of my blower, so I'll blow it out. Actually, it'd probably be better if I turn it my way. Make it easier for me to blow this out. The white is coming from the very bottom, but that's perfect actually. Perfect. Perfect. I'm not going to go any further. I'm not going to blow those out yet. I just want to try. This is just a deflated balloon. So I'm going to do my embellishment. Oh, look at that. Let me see what a nice balloon kiss that might. See, you can balloon kiss onto cardstock. You can balloon kiss onto another canvas. I just don't usually do it while I'm trying to concentrate on creating a video, so that is why I am going to just add, maybe I might just add a little bit of the brown instead of going black. I just find that adding the dark colour as the final touch just highlights that really lovely petal effect in the center. So, oh yes, that's beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. This is a wax waterproof paper, so I'll show you what I do in a little while with my I'll just go for do it the same. When I've finished, I'll show you what I do with the spare paint. Selling up a little bit too much for my liking, but it's still nice, but there's more cells in it than I really want. So a little bit more the dark colour in there again. Let's do it differently and just blow this one out. Yep. Blue-green, or green-blue should I say, highlights the other really lovely metallic-y earthy tones. It looks lovely, I think. Colours are falling in. Probably walk away from your piece and come back again in 20 minutes till the paint's absorbed into the canvas. Love that. Love that. I might even do one little one here in that blue-green that I've created. So let's give this a go. Just in the blue-green. A nice name for this colour, won't I? Because it is gorgeous. Like it very much. You don't have to do any further work on that. I just like doing a little bit of, where's my little scoury thing? My Nana Mascoury. Can't find it. Jeez Louise, if I had. I can't find this skewer. I can only find the bigger one, which I didn't really want. It's just to trace a few lines out so it sort of softens it even further. Now, I didn't intend to have any cells in this, and it has really celled up. So obviously when I was mixing some of the paint, I put some Australian Floetrol, which always gives me that effect. Oh, turn it around. There you go. Well, I don't think I've done that colour combo exactly, which is brilliant before, so it was in my brain and I did it. I'm going to give it a whiz over with my heat wand, and this will burst some of the air bubbles, plus it will help the paint absorb into the canvas. See what I mean about the cells? It would look, I believe, nicer if there were less cells in that area. It would show up the definition of like petals better. I'm not saying that that isn't, ooh, camera's not focusing, gorgeous. Where's that other one? That's sort of just malted in. But look at this. It looks like pebbles. That would be such, no, there you go. There's another idea. Pebbles, like a beachy, pebbly beach, and then do the waves down this end. I could very well change that into that. There you go. I'm very, very happy with that. So let the drying gods be with me. If I do something, there's not much paint left underneath, but I'll show you what you can do with any runoff paint that you have on your canvas. So bear with me and I will be back. so happy. I literally dreamed about that, and I'm so happy with it. It's beautiful. I'm going to go around the edges of this when it's dry in the dark green. Again, I think that would be nice. That will finish off my jewellery box that I was going to give as a gift. And I like to remind you, if you're sad, lonely or depressed, please don't suffer in silence. Ring a family member or a friend. If that isn't available to you, then certainly a helpline. Bye for now.